from the Taiwanese NGOs exemplify the close bilateral relations between our two countries and also represent the enduring friendship between the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and the
Honorable Janelle Powell, Minister of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture, voiced gratitude for the donations of computers that will be installed in the new computer lab at the St. Paul's Primary School. Minister Powell expressed that through the donations made by Simply Help, many persons are encouraged to continue living and thanked Ambassador Lin on behalf of the Federation.
We are indeed grateful to Simply Help for what they give. By the many donations, they encourage so many persons around the world to live. The many donated items from Simply Help bring some joy to many hearts. Simply Help is truly living up to its motto, changing hearts one at a time. On behalf of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Ministry of Education, and the people of the Federation, I extend sincerest thanks to Ambassador His Excellency Michael Lin, the Ambassador of the Republic of China and Taiwan, and Mr. Jack Lee, the First Secretary, for organizing this charitable activity for St. Kitts and Nevis.
This is the 7th year that Simply Help Foundation has made a donation to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Director of Public Works Department George Gilbert says road widening discussions with stakeholders in the Bird Rock area are causing delays in the commissioning of the Phase 2 of the traffic lights in Basse-Terre. In an interview at the National Emergency Management Agency, Mr. Gilbert said, at the Bay Road Bird Rock intersection, we have already placed the mast for the traffic lights in place. The lights are mounted, but we are doing further consultation with stakeholders in that intersection, and part of the discussion is for the widening of the road. Mr. Gilbert said although the cause of the delay is in the Bird Rock intersection, the other street lights cannot be turned on because if they were turned on, it would cause a backup in traffic elsewhere. So they need to be synchronized so that the traffic in Basse-Terre can flow effectively. The project, which was expected to be completed in March, is intended to provide better road signs for pedestrians and drivers to enhance not only the quality of life, but also road safety for citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis. The new traffic lights will be installed at the junction of Wellington Road and Dickinson Street, the intersection of College Street and Keon Street, and the intersection of College Street and the Bay Road. Also, 4 areas along the Bay Road have been identified. These areas are Port Zante West Roundabout, Port Zante East Roundabout, at the bottom of Sandown Road, and the intersection in Bird Rock Road. Meanwhile, the Director of Public Works Department, George Gilbert, announced that the Old Road Bay Rehabilitation Project is nearing completion. In an interview at the Old Road Bay Road on August 19th, Mr. Gilbert addressed the rationale behind the project, stating that the goal of the government is to modernize and continue to improve public infrastructure of the Federation. He said the aim is to develop the road network in such a way that it can be accessible at critical times so that whenever there are categories 1 or 2 hurricanes, the traffic can still flow and the essential services such as the police and the nurses, etc., can still go to work and return home. He thanked the people of Old Road for their patience while the project suffered some setbacks due to global COVID-19 pandemic and the mining of the 10-ton rocks at the quarry. Currently, the road is paved. However, Skelec is placing its ducts for the installation of lighting. The Cable Company Limited is also placing its ducts to run fiber optic lines, and guardrails on the seaside will be installed when the contractor completes the sea defense work. We now take a look at the latest situation report and vaccination update. After the break, Republic Bank EC introduces free online support for SMEs, and nationals invited to participate in Food for Change writing competition. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Price matters more.
Here are your Horse's Value Mart IGA Value Club Blue Tag Special.
Running August 12th to August 25th.
Essential Everyday Disinfectant Wipes, $15.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Pasta Sauces, $6.99 each. Glade Air Fresheners, Solid and Aerosol, $5.99. Quaker Cap'n Crunch Cereals, $9.99. Chobani Greek Yogurt, $5.69. IGA or Essential Everyday Trash Bags, $14.99. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. IGA Essential Everyday Shredded and Chunk Cheeses, $7.99. The Colgate Toothpaste, $7.99. IGA Essential Everyday Frozen Vegetables, $5.49. Arm & Hammer deodorant, $7.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Joan, en español.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a
Value Mart.
Your safety and convenience are most important to us at Flow. That's why we provide many ways for you to keep your account connected, which now includes FastPay, the new convenient payment option on our website. No registration required. Or download the MyFlow app to pay anytime from anywhere on your smartphone or tablet. If you wish to pay your bill in person, feel free to visit any of our fully sanitized branches. Flow is committed to helping you stay connected. Let's do this together.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. The Republic Bank EC has introduced the Republic SME Toolkit in St. Kitts and 4 other territories to provide free online support to the growth and development of small businesses in the region. According to a press statement, the decision to create this tool is grounded in the group's focus on improving lives, experiences, and prospects of communities they serve. It said the toolkit is a comprehensive, accessible, fresh, and insightful resource that will provide SMEs with access to information, guidelines, and training on matters relevant to managing a business and other key concerns facing small business owners. Additional support will be provided in key areas such as drafting a business plan, accessing legal, accounting, and financial advice, and market information. This new development comes 8 weeks after the announcement of Republic Bank EC partnership with the Eastern Caribbean Partial Credit Guarantee Program. The Republic SME Toolkit is available at www.republicsmetoolkit.com. It was introduced across 5 territories: St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, Anguilla, and St. Martin. Food for Change Caribbean is inviting persons between the ages of 7 to 17 to participate in a story writing competition. Food for Change Caribbean story writing competition has been developed as part of the project developing resources for the implementation of health and family life curriculum. It aims to support the development of learning resources to enhance the teaching and learning of the revised health and family life education curriculum in the CARICOM region. The Food for Change Caribbean story writing competition is split into 2 stages. Stage 1 entails applying to the competition by writing a 500-word story based on one of 3 illustrations provided. Stage 2 entails attending a Zoom training and brainstorming session and then writing a 1,000-word long story based on health and family learning objectives. The competition began on August 13th, 2021, and application forms must be received by midnight on September 17th, 2021. Application forms with short stories must be submitted to the competition email, hflecompetition@gmail.com. Information can be found at www.foodforchangecaribbean.org. Coming up, Delta variant causing concern in Guadeloupe. Stay tuned.
Yo! You look like the dude who was shopping at Furniture and Appliances.
See, my friend, you look like you buy something from the Ashley Home Store.
How you know?
Because we get the cashback coupons and the free groceries for a year.
Cashback is back at Horsford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture. Shop now and get a chance to win free groceries for 1 year.
Up and away!
My goodness. That is amazing. Clean them up. Oh, you little ripper! Oh, can you believe it?
Magnificent.
That's unbelievable. That is brilliant.
Welcome back. Concern is growing over France's overseas territories in the Indian Ocean and Caribbean, notably Martinique and Guadeloupe, where new lockdowns have been ordered amid a slow vaccine uptake.
Bodies piling up. On the French Caribbean island of Guadeloupe, the COVID-19 crisis has gotten so bad that morgues can't keep up.
On n'a jamais eu un afflux pareil et surtout un turnover pareil.
To preserve bodies, backup refrigerated containers have been installed in the parking lot. But they too will soon be full.
La vague est sur nous, elle est là et qu'il n'y a pas grand-chose qui pourra l'arrêter. On est trop haut, enfin on a une incidence qui est tellement énorme que de toute façon on ne pourra pas l'arrêter.
Guadeloupe's infection rate is now at 2,156 cases per 100,000 residents versus just over 47 at the beginning of July. At this hospital, there are no rooms left. Patients on supplemental oxygen crowd the hallways and the sick continue to arrive.
Ça ne s'arrête pas, c'est tous les jours, à toute heure.
Patients here younger and younger, like this man, just 44 years old.
J'ai eu des problèmes respiratoires. On a dû m'hospitaliser à l'urgence. C'est très très dur. Voilà, sincèrement, il faut vraiment se protéger.
In a nearby room, another patient is in even more critical condition.
En position ventrale, apparemment, comme vous pouvez voir, pour l'instant, il tient le coup. L'étape après, c'est donc l'intubation, le passage en réanimation, si ça ne passe pas le cap.
More than 300 doctors and nurses are being sent from mainland France to the Antilles on Friday to help ease the pressure on hospitals. Medical evacuations for the most serious cases are also ongoing.
Coming up, Jeopardy host steps down amid controversy. We'll have the details when we come back.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Up and away!
My goodness. That is amazing. Clean them up. Oh, you little ripper! Oh, can you believe it?
Magnificent.
That's unbelievable. That is brilliant.
Welcome back. Mike Richards, the executive producer who was initially tapped to replace Alex Trebek, stepped down amid controversy over past comments he made on his podcast. More in this report.
Tonight, Jeopardy is looking for a new host again. Mike Richards, the man initially tapped to replace Alex Trebek, stepped down today following a bombshell report by The Ringer. The story highlighted controversial comments made by Richards 7 years ago on his podcast, The Random Show. According to The Ringer, Richards made disparaging remarks about little people, those with mental disabilities, and Jewish people, along with sexist jokes about women's bodies.
Objectively, she is not attractive, and she does not have a great body.
In a note sent to Jeopardy staff this morning, Richards said, moving forward as host would be too much of a distraction for our fans and not the right move for the show. Sony Pictures Television said today it supports Richards' decision, adding, we were surprised this week to learn of Mike's 2013-2014 podcast and the offensive language he used in the past. Richards, who plans to stay on as Jeopardy's executive producer, says the show will bring back guest hosts until it finds a permanent replacement.
It's an awkward position for the guy who clearly really wanted to be the host to then be in the position of choosing the next host. I don't know how much longer he can hang on as executive producer.
So for now, once again, there's no answer to the question, who is the host of Jeopardy? Joe Fryer, NBC News.
Up next. Masters third round. Stay tuned.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Welcome back. The Paralympic flame arrived in Tokyo on Friday as virus cases hit fresh records nationwide just 4 days before the games begin.
Kazuko Osaka, who's blind, beamed a big smile as she took part in the Paralympic torch relay.
たくさんの人たちに支援していただいて今があるので、その方たちにお礼の気持ちと感謝の気持ちを込めて走りました。
As the flames converged on central Tokyo, the city's governor sounded confidence ahead of the start of the sporting event next week that it would be safe and secure. The game's organizers, meanwhile, acknowledged that the situation was tough.
医療の状況を見ますと、非常に厳しい中でのパラリンピックの開催にならざるを得ないと。陽性者が出てきたときにどうするのか、そしてそれが重症化してきたときに、まさに病床が逼迫していく中、どうしていくのか。
Japan is grappling with a fifth wave of coronavirus infections driven by the more contagious Delta variant. The number of new daily cases now stands above 25,000. More than 15,000 people have died from COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic, the toll multiplying 7 times in the past 10 months. The government is set to extend and expand a state of emergency and is urging people not to go out unless necessary. But with businesses struggling to get by and people becoming wary of prolonged restrictions, many are questioning how effective the new measures will be.
World number 2 Naomi Osaka suffered a surprise third-round defeat to Swiss wildcard Jill Teichmann at the Cincinnati Masters. The Japanese star 23 lost 3-6, 6-3, 6-3 to the world number 76. I have high expectations of myself, but there was nothing more I could do to win this match, said Osaka. Reigning U.S. and Australian Open champion Osaka, who lost in the third round at the recent Olympics in Tokyo, made 41 unforced errors in the match while hitting 17 winners. She was playing in her first tournament outside her homeland since withdrawing from the French Open in May. Osaka will donate her $24,200 prize money in aid of the earthquake recovery effort in Haiti, her father's homeland, with tournament officials matching her donation. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
The Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, wants to alert the public about fake Facebook and social media accounts that are circulating. These sites may look genuine, but they're not. These fake sites may use the Prime Minister's photo and name, but their only intention is to spread misinformation through false and scandalous information. Some of these pages are scams and will attempt to dupe you out of money. Do not trust them. You can find the real Prime Minister Harris on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching for his official handle, which is @PMHarrisKN. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages that claim to be the Prime Minister's but do not have PM Harris KN right after the / are fake accounts. These should be reported to the respective social media sites. You can also report fake social media accounts to presssec@gov.kn. That's PRESSEC@gov.kn. Facebook has verified Prime Minister Harris's official page by placing a white check mark inside a blue circle next to the Prime Minister's name, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris. This blue circle appears just above @PMHarrisKN. Also, be alert. If the person claiming to be either the Prime Minister or another government official asks you for money through instant messenger, direct message, or any other means, this is a scam and not a real charity. This public service announcement was produced in order to help you be an informed social media user. Protect yourself and help spread the message.
Recapping the top stories, Simply Help Foundation donates to St. Kitts and Nevis for the 7th year. Director of Public Works gives update on traffic light delay, and Old Road Bay Rehabilitation Project nears completion. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Scotty Sia Hendrickson.